In the darkest corners of the city, you know, the places where hope goes to die in some forgotten alley, that's where a new and maybe terrible power is about to be born. This is the world of Reign of Loner, and we're about to see a broken man get a choice, become a king or a monster. And just like that, with that single thought, reality just breaks for our protagonist. We're not talking about a gentle awakening here. This is a full-blown cosmic intervention happening in the filth of a back alley. A life is about to be completely rewritten from the ground up. So let's meet Adam Wilson. When we first find him, he's hit absolute rock bottom, betrayed by the people he cared about, broken in body and spirit, and literally thrown away by a world that seems to have left him with nothing but his own pain. I mean, just think about this for a second. He was lied to by the person he loved, beaten senseless by a rival, and then physically tossed into a dumpster like he was trash. This isn't just a bad day, you know? This is the complete and utter collapse of a person's world, a total loss of everything. But right then, at the very moment he's completely submerged in that despair, something impossible happens. A strange silver-blue light appears. It pulses with this silent, otherworldly heartbeat, and it's offering him a choice that's going to change the very fabric of his destiny. Now, this is no mere voice in his head. No way. It's an ancient, powerful entity that calls itself the King's Conquest System. And its purpose? Well, it's crystal clear. Take this broken young man and forge him, piece by piece, into a ruler. The deal it offers is, well, it's simple, but it's also incredibly ominous. The system will give him all the power he craves, right here, right now. But in exchange, he'll owe an unknown debt to this cosmic entity, a favor to be collected at some point down the road. He says yes, and just like that, his old life is over. Okay, so accepting this deal isn't just about getting cool powers. It means he's stepping into a whole new reality, a dangerous game with its own set of very specific rules, and he's just become the main player. And this is where things get really intense. This system puts this literal, rigid power structure on his new life. He's the king, of course, the ultimate authority, but look at the roles below him. They're chilling. Every single person he meets now has to be classified. There is no in-between. And this, right here, this is the central moral choice of the whole story. See, the system doesn't actually care how he rules, only that he rules. He can choose to be a good king, earning what are called prayer coins from people who see him as their savior, or he can become a terrifying tyrant, racking up fear coins from those who tremble at his name. At every single turn, the choice is his. But, you know, you'd think the system would immediately send him after his enemies for some quick revenge, right? Nope. His first test is something way more personal. It's a mission that's all about rebuilding the man before he can start building an empire. His very first step on this new path to becoming a king is to just go home, to face his worried stepmother and stepsister, and to mend the bonds that his own suffering made him neglect. It's a mission about healing, not about conquest. And faced with his family's love, their genuine fear for him, something inside him just shifts. He doesn't hide his pain. He apologizes, he takes responsibility, and he makes them a promise. For the first time in a long time, he stops acting like a victim and starts acting like the son and a brother again. And that heartfelt moment of connection, that becomes his first victory. By choosing to connect with people instead of isolating himself, he's already succeeded. And you better believe the system's rewards are immediate. And there it is, his first reward. By giving his family relief and hope, he's earned prayer coins. He actually made them feel safe, and the system paid him for it. The rewards aren't just some symbolic currency either. He can literally feel it. He instantly unlocks a combat skill, and all of his physical stats get a boost. That sharp stabbing pain from the beating he took earlier, it's now just a dull ache. He is physically getting stronger. So he's taken his first step on the path of a righteous king, and it was fueled by love. But that burning, white-hot desire for revenge, oh, it's still simmering right under the surface. With the power to be a savior and the power to be a monster, now one and the same, the ultimate question is just hanging there. Will he become the king his family needs, or the tyrant his enemies so richly deserve?